Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to click on that subscribe button and click on the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a video. Yeah, that way. Today we're going to talk about the first and last time I ever got catfished. And y'all, before we start the video, no, I won't be saying any names other than the people that are like close to me. If anybody pops out, so like I'll say the name because I don't there's no issue with that, but like the person I'm gonna be talking about and the other person, I'm not gonna be saying any names. I'm not going to, I'm not gonna be saying any names, and I'm not gonna be saying any names. And I am very, very bad when it comes to storytelling. I get distracted easily. I don't know how to tell stories for anything, to say the life of me. Like I literally get so distracted by 100,000 million things in a moment that like I'm doing right now. So let's get on with the story. So this happened about 2 years ago. So me, I am a very, and guys don't judge me, I'm still wearing my PJs because why not? But this happened like 2 years ago. So I am very friendly. Yes, I like to make friends. Well, not anymore. I barely have friends. But I did used to, like, I was like a social butterfly. Like I can be really shy when I meet new people, and like I could be really shy around people I don't know, but like once you get to know me, I'm really like, I'm goofy, some people would say. Some others that don't think I'm funny, you're just hating. But anyway, so I was on Instagram and I was scrolling, and let me start by saying that the person that this story is about, so like the one that I thought, the real girl, so the one that I was talking to, the one that I thought I was talking to, I remember, well, like when I seen her on my timeline, I remember that I used to follow her from like years ago, like back when I was in like, I wouldn't say middle school, but like back when I was like my 9th, 10th grade year of high school, like back then I used to follow her. But me and her never spoke. She was one of them girls who was like really pretty, and she had like a lot of following, or not really a lot of following, like maybe now she does, but like back then it was like, I don't even know. I'm not gonna say how many followers she had because I don't have no idea. But you know, you could tell she was like known and all this kind of stuff. Whatever, you get the point. So I never really spoke to her. Like we would like each other pictures, but that was like about it. So like I said, 2 years ago, don't ask me, actually yes, I started talking to her in 2017 around September or October, one of them, because I remember like around that time I moved to North Carolina for a month, and I remember that around that time that's when I first started, like I had met her, I was talking to her or whatever. And so, well, I thought I was, but so like I started talking to her, like, but it was like I was liking her pictures, and we're gonna call the real girl Sunny. We're gonna call the real girl Sunny, and then the catfish that I was talking to, we're gonna call her Ashley. So I thought that I was talking to Sunny the whole time, but I was talking to Ashley. So anyway, I would like her pictures, she would like mine, and like we would comment on each other's pictures. And one day we just ended up, I don't know if I gave her my number, she gave me her number. Like I was, oh my god, you're real cute, we should like be friends, da da da. So like we started texting, and like Sunny was like really, I'm saying Sunny because this is who I thought I was talking to. I didn't know I was getting catfished, so I'm gonna say Sunny up until the point where I found out that I was getting catfished. So anyway, I was talking to Sunny. She was like a real cool person. Like from the beginning, she opened up to me. She told me a lot of stuff, and I'm the type of person like, you could talk to me whether you know me or not. I mean, I don't see why somebody that doesn't know me would tell me their, you know, personal business, but like if you know me or like if we're getting to know each other, you could trust me with your business, and I'm not gonna say anything to nobody. Like I'm a real good person to talk to, let's just say that. So we started talking, and she was real cool. She would tell me her stuff. She would tell me like a lot of stuff about her and her family. Like she would tell me all kinds of stuff. So then as time went by, we would always text, like literally we would text each other every day, back to back, like every day. And it was nothing like, no gay stuff, no nothing like that. Like we were strictly just cool, like friends. So we would text each other, and I have a best friend. So my best friend, I would tell my best friend about Sunny. I would be like, oh, I met this girl, da 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 da, and my best friend said, oh, like she wanted to like see who she was and like how she was and all this kind of stuff. And they would like talk, not really, but like, oh, my best friend said hi, Sunny said hi type shit, like over text. But I never really paid attention to the fact that I never FaceTimed her. It was one time where she was like, oh, when I get home we're gonna FaceTime, da da da, and I was like, okay, cool. But then we never ended up FaceTiming, but I didn't think anything of it because the next day she was like, oh, my bad, I fell asleep, I'll be so busy, da da da. And I was like, that's fine, like I'm not pressing you to FaceTime me, like it was just cool. So then I have a guy friend that's like my little bro, and we're gonna call him R. Let's just call him R. So R always wants a girlfriend, and he's a sweet guy, and he's looking for, he was looking for a girl they could, treat right, or whatever the case may be. So like I was trying to be a good friend, and I was trying to help him. Boy, was I wrong. So then my back hurt. So then I introduced him to Sunny, and I was like, oh, this is, like, I showed him her pictures on Instagram, and I was like, this is Sunny, and she's real cool. And so I started telling Sunny about, because Sunny as well was trying to, I think she had gotten out of like a bad relationship or something like that, and she was trying to get with R. I mean, no. She wasn't trying to get with R. Like, she was trying to find, somebody, she was trying to move on type thing. And, I introduced them to each other, and they started texting. So they started texting. I think I gave him her Instagram, or I gave her his Instagram. One of them, or I did the two of them. So then, I also remember that, I be forgetting stuff. I also remember that when the first time I met her, I'm always on Snapchat. Like, I love Snapchat. And I'm always on Snapchat. And I told her, oh, follow me on Snapchat, da da da. And she was like, okay, I will. But she never did. But then again, I never paid no mind to it. Like, I just kept going about my business. So I was like, okay, maybe she forgot. But I didn't really care. It was just like a follow. So then they started texting each other, and like a couple days go by. I think like a cool week goes by, and then I'm texting R, and R was texting me, and he was like, can I ask you something? And I was like, what's up? And he was like, have you ever FaceTimed Sunny? And I was like, no. I mean, we've talked about FaceTiming before, but like we never get around to it. Why? And he was like, I don't know, like this seems a little too good to be true. And I was like, what are you trying to say? Like, what are you trying to say? Maybe you found a good girl. Like, ain't that what you wanted? So then he was like, yeah, but I don't know, it's just something off. But he was like, try to FaceTime her, right? So then, like, I tried to FaceTime her and she didn't answer. She texted me. She was like, oh, did you need something? Because, like, I FaceTime her. She was like, oh, no, my best friend. Because I was at my best friend's house. And she was like, my best friend wanted to, like, see you and, like, see what you look like and stuff. And she was like, girl, you have my Instagram. Just show her. I look a mess right now. Like, basically, she was making up excuses as to why she didn't want to answer the phone. And, like, I guess she got pissed and she got mad because, like, I tried to call her again and she wouldn't answer, and she just did not want to be on the phone. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna respect that. But like now I started getting suspicious because I was like, at that point when he had pointed that out, I would honestly, if he would have never pointed that out, I would have never thought of her as a catfish. But when he did point that out, like, I started thinking about the little stuff that had happened before, when she said she was gonna FaceTime me and she didn't, but when I told her add me on Snap and she didn't, she didn't have other social media other than Instagram. Like, it was weird, right? So then, but then again, I could be wrong, and maybe it was the truth. She didn't really have an Instagram. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Okay, so I started, like, doubting her, but then nothing. Like, I just kept talking to her the same way I would have any other day. I didn't let her think anything. I didn't act different. Like, I just kept acting the same way I was acting. So, like, 2 days go by and R texts me. He was like, oh, look at what I found. And so he found Sunny's Twitter page. So then that's when also I do remember how, like, in the beginning of the video I said that I remember that I used to follow her before. Yeah, I knew that, like, I think she had, like, changed her. I think she changed her Instagram name because I used to follow her before and she had a different name. Like, this wasn't her name, so she probably changed her Instagram name. And everybody does that. Like, everybody changes their Instagram names except me. I don't change it because it's too much remembering and I don't have time for it. So I was like, she probably changed her Instagram name. Name, no biggie. So then, he was like, I found her Twitter, and I was like, cool. So, like, I went on the Twitter and I started looking. Like, I started looking at the tweets and I started looking at the stuff, and I was like, so you know what? I used the same, because the Instagram name that I had for her and the Twitter name weren't the same. So, like, I looked up on Instagram that same Twitter name. I looked it up. So I typed it in, I looked it up, and sure enough, an Instagram page popped up, and I was like, I cannot believe this. Like, I still couldn't wrap my mind, like, around it, right? So, like, I knew that I used to follow her. Like, I knew it. I just knew it, but I knew it, so I was pissed, right? So then I started, like, researching and I was lurking stuff. So I DM'd the real account. So, like, Sunny's real account, I DM'd that account, and she answered, and I was like, hey, is this so and so? And then she was like, yeah, this is me. And I was like, this is gonna sound super random, but I need you to FaceTime me, like, now. Like, I need you to FaceTime me. I just need to ask you a question. Like, I'm sorry, it's weird. I know you don't know me, I don't know you, but, like, I need you to FaceTime me. So she was like, okay. She was, like, real cool about it. So she was in school at the time. So, like, she FaceTimed me, and I was like, hey, I have a question. Do you know who I am? And she was like, no, I'm sorry. And I was like, so you've never spoken to me before? Mind you, this person that I had been talking to this whole time that I thought was Sunny knew my business, and that's where I went wrong, because I shouldn't have been so open. But not like major business, but like if I was going through an issue, like, oh, I got into an argument with my boyfriend, or if I was going through something at home, something little, like I got in an argument with my mom, like I would vent to her type shit. So I was like, oh my god, like, I deadass have been talking to somebody which I thought was you this whole entire time, and I don't know what to do with myself because I thought it was you. And she was like, no, I'm sorry, like, people do that all the time. They make, like, fake pages of me. I'm sorry that you felt for that. Like, she was, like, laughing about it, or, like, being, like, funny about it, but she was like, she really wanted to know who was behind it. So I was like, I don't know, like, I haven't confronted this person about it. They don't know that I know anything. Like, that's why I came to you and I asked you before I said anything to them. And then I told her like every single thing that Ashley, which would be the catfish, every single thing that Ashley told me about Sunny, I said to Sunny, and I was like, so is this true? Is this true? Is this true? Is this true? And she was like, no, none of that is true. I don't know none of them people. I don't know where they're getting this information from. And I was like, wow, dumbass of the year. That's me. So then me and her started talking a little bit more, and she was like, don't tell her just yet that, like, don't tell her that you spoke to me, but like, she basically, I was gonna ask her regardless, like I was gonna ask her questions and stuff, but I wasn't gonna tell her that I had spoken to Sunny. So I texted her and I was like, hey, is there anything you have to tell me? And she was like, no, like, what's up? Like, she was acting normal. And I was like, look, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna be completely blunt. I know this is not Sunny who I'm talking to, and I really want to know who this is. And I feel disrespected because I sat here and I told you, even though it was my fault, I told you all my business, and I shouldn't have. And now I don't know who the hell I'm talking to. I don't know who the hell knows my business, and I don't know who I'm talking to. And I was like, my feelings were hurt because by then a couple months had gone by, like some time had gone by, and like I developed a friendship with this person, like basically over the phone. So like I was hurt about it. And she basically claimed clean. She told me everything. Like, she told me why she did it, she told me who she was, and she showed me who she was, but she didn't want me to like tell anybody else. And I was like, she was like a really pretty girl. And honestly, after she was showing me pictures of who she was, I didn't really believe if that was really her or if she was showing me pictures of somebody else again. But she asked me to please not tell anybody who she is, or like anybody that she did this and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna respect that. And then, believe it or not, like after that, like me and Sunny didn't, like the real person, me and them didn't really become friends. Like now we're not friends, but like she, like, I'll come on her stuff, but like she do that same thing to me, or like I don't know, we don't talk. It's just like a Instagram thing. So after that I kept talking to Ashley, like, because now I knew who she was. And it turns out that everything that she ever told me about Sunny was true, but it wasn't Sunny who was going through it, it was Ashley who was going through it. So I still kept talking to her, but like I didn't really tell her much anymore. Like I didn't tell her much because at the end of the day I didn't know if if this person was still being honest with me or telling me like the truth. So I still kept talking to her over time, and then like after a couple, like a month or so, like we didn't really talk as much. Like it was awkward. Like by then it was awkward because it's like, I can't trust you. You lied to me for like months when you didn't have to. Like, I'm very open to like whether you think you're ugly, you're fat. Like, if I'm gonna be a friend, I'm gonna be a friend because of you. Like, I don't want you to hide behind a screen. Like, don't do that. And I'm not like, there's people out there who do this, and there's people who feel like if they are their true selves, nobody like is gonna like them or whatever. I don't know, but don't feel like that, because at the end of the day you're only gonna hurt yourself, and in the end nothing good is gonna come out of this situation. Like, nobody is gonna be as patient as good nobody is gonna handle the situation as good as I handled it. So like, meaning like I wasn't really mad. Like, yes, I was hurt a little bit, but like after that I still kept talking to you, and I was still there for you, even though I didn't really know who you were or whatever the case may be. Like, I still kept talking to you. I was there for you. And anybody else, they would have exposed you, they would have cursed you out, they would have tried to find you, and it's not me. I really had my best interest at heart. But yeah, after time we just didn't speak anymore. Till this day I haven't heard from them. And if you ever watch this, if you ever come across this video, hello. I hope you're doing good, and I hope you stop doing that because it's not cool at all. And actually, and like also, this is like a lot of people actually, how do I just say this, like a lot of people use catfish in like really bad ways. So like it's just, catfish is just, it's dead, period. Like just don't do it. And best believe I learned my lesson. After that, I didn't befriend nobody. I didn't try to be friends with anybody that I just met on the internet. Like the internet, I just keep it on the internet. You double tap, you're cute, and keep it moving. Like I don't try to become friends with anybody I meet online. None of that, because it could have been, honestly, the situation could have been way worse. Like what if I would have met up with this person and then something would have happened to me? No thanks. Please don't be like me. Don't make the same dumbass mistakes I do. That's why I'm telling you my story, so you won't commit the same errors I did. And yeah, that's basically the time I got catfished by somebody on Instagram. And yeah, that's all I can say. If you like this video and you would like to see more story times, comment down below, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, like I said, and just watch my other videos, because why not? Like, you're already here, you might as well watch them. We are almost at 500 subscribers. When I get to 1,000, I will be doing a giveaway. And so yeah, that's it. Until next time.